Hey guys, I do believe we've got a load.
Hey, good afternoon everyone, Trackman 44 here. If you noticed a couple of videos ago, you probably saw me putting some new skins on that old 36 Chevrolet dump trailer. Well, I got them on, got them all blown up, got 120 pounds of pressure in each one of them. They're 22.5 over-the-road truck tires. They're blemished, they're damaged. Today's the very first load put on the trailer, and I'm going to be testing out the new tires. I don't think I have to worry about blowing them out or anything. It is going to be kind of nice not driving around with flat tires. So come on, ride on with me over to the woodshed. Chevrolet dump trailer. Obviously it's an old built rig from back in the 50s on the farm. And heading to the woodshed with that load of wood. Yeah, just for the heck of it, I thought I'd get y'all a different shot of it, so you kind of see the comparison of the size of the trailer and the load, to the little tractor that I'm pushing up in there with. And if you take a look there, right at the end of the woodshed, you can see there's that little bit of an incline there. It might make me scratch just a little bit. Let's take a look. Normally I reserve pretty big loads with this dump trailer for the Massey Harris 44 or the 33. My 44s haven't been run a while, so they're over there resting. I got to do a little bit of carburetor work, clean them up, and get them running again, But the 44 is much more powerful, much heavier tractor. It'll back in here just a little above an idle with a load just like this and not have a problem. You could probably hear this little 30 was grunting a little bit, and I was breaking traction, kind of not spinning, but I was breaking traction, backing up with both wheels. So I'm really actually kind of happy with the little tractor, but I really wanted to put a test on the tractor, the dump trailer, and also the new tires, which is why I went ahead and stacked a what my uncle would call a two-bagger. It's a pretty good little jag, so to speak. So now, instead of dumping, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to raise the bed, elevate the bed. Some of them might fall off or whatever, I'm just going to elevate the bed a little bit because the woodshed is getting really full, and I don't want to have to dump it on the ground then pick it up and throw in. So I'll just pull it piece at a time right off of the dump trailer and right into the woodshed. You'll see what I mean here in just a second. But I'm going to go ahead and raise it up just a little bit. Like I say all the time, there is a method to the madness. If you take a look, the way we stack that woodshed, because it's 12 foot deep, is we stack it in stages. You can see the steps. You can see about 4 or 5 steps right there. The 5th one in is just about completely up to the top. But that'll allow us to throw up on those shelves and then go ahead and stack and then work our way down. So you can see it's obviously on a hillside, and then also the tires, being larger in diameter, wants to throw the bed downhill. So I went ahead and dumped that bed partially, and I'll be able to take this entire back end off of here without dropping any on the ground and go ahead and toss it right straight into the wood pile, and then a lot of it will get stacked right on the outer rank where I can reach from standing here. Then once we get this back end cleaned out or tossed in, then I'll go ahead and raise it just a little bit more, a little bit steeper, so it'll be a little easier to drag those ones from the front down without having to worry about getting them on the ground. Well, this was a maiden voyage of the of those newly redesigned 22.5-inch wheels and tires for this old 36 Chevrolet. I think it worked quite well. As you can see, I've unloaded the back end of it, standing right here on the ground. I never had to get up on there at all. Toss it up into here, a good percentage of it down here on the first 2 ranks, set it in there piece by hand, tossed the rest of them up high, and went ahead and stacked the far ranks in there all the way to the ceiling, and then brought the other ones up. And so now we're ready to climb up in the bed and toss those right on in on the rest of the pile. So now, just to make it easy, I got these old broken aluminum ladders around here, you know, just because the woodshed's so tall. But just throw it up there and just crawl up in the back. You got to remember, it's always easier throwing downhill than it is throwing uphill. So by stacking it just a little bit higher on this, I'm able to not throw hardly anything uphill yet. So you know what? I'm going to finish unloading this. Y'all don't need to see all that. And this is Tractor Man 44, and I am out of here, guys.